For sale now, Vehicle Max, you have a 2008 GMC Yukon SLT short wheelbase, meaning it's not the XL, it's not the long one. 4-wheel drive, 4x4. Black on the outside with black leather interior, completely loaded up with the polished 20-inch wheels, factory power moonroof, factory navigation, color backup camera, factory DVD player, power tailgate, bucket seats in the middle that will tumble forward for you to gain access to the rear, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. Again, 20-inch polished wheels with matching Toyo tires that are not new, but they're still in great shape. They definitely don't need to be replaced. The car has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. Car has no dent, no hail damage, no love bug damage, no dents, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. We're open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. This vehicle also has the rear bumper parking sensors. These are the ones that beep when you approach another object. There are 2 on each side of the bumper. Also has the Class 3 heavy-duty towing package with the electric connection there ready to go for your trailer or boat. It is flex fuel capable. Means you can put the E85 flex fuel if you like, which is about 30 cents less per gallon, but you can also put regular unleaded or premium unleaded, whatever you want. It's got roof rack also with crossbars that are adjustable, and has the factory running boards. I got the car running right now so you can see a DVD player, but I want to finish going around the car before we get back onto the inside. 4-wheel disc brakes. Again, matching Toyo tires that are still in great shape and don't need to be replaced. Got the OnStar system too. Let me show you first the this is the factory roof mounted DVD player, and as you can see on the navigation screen we're watching the same thing that's on the DVD, and this can only be done when the car is in park. The vehicle also has curtain side airbags here on the rear post, the middle post, and also the front post right up here. Okay, we got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. The door panels are all charcoal black with a wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, memory seats for up to 2 drivers, as well as heated seats. And again, as I was saying before, it is the 4-wheel drive. Okay, and we got also automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Manual tilt wheel, cruise control here on the left hand side, remote controls for the stereo on the right hand side. Alright, let me go ahead and sit down and show you the interior options. Let's get the air conditioning going for a second here. We'll put the fan nice and low so you can hear me talk. Okay, let's start off with the power moonroof so we can get a little better lighting in for the video. This is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. So if you don't want the sun to shine through, the cover does it. Okay, it is a one-touch moonroof. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go for the moonroof to go back. Okay. Right there, we're watching the same DVD as in the rear. Put these fans toward me a second. It's nice and hot outside. And we can switch navigation here. And there's your nav map. If I put the car on reverse, the rear camera comes on. And I'm going to go ahead and back up the truck so you can see how accurate it is. It is a color camera. Alright, there's our parking sensors that are warning us that we are approaching an object. And you'll see you have a warning system back there. There's one little yellow light above the headrest. I don't know if you can see it in the corner. I'm going to keep going back and we're going to get a second warning in just a second. Alright, there's the second warning. Now you'll see, hard to see from here now, there are two yellow lights. And then eventually we're going to get a third warning, which will be the red one. And there's a red warning back there already. You get the two yellows and the red. And this is our rear bumper here, by the way. It's very accurate. I mean, believe it or not, you still got room to go. Alright, now it starts also giving you a verbal warning or an alarm warning, and you can see the little lights back there are flashing, meaning you're about to hit it. So that's probably close enough. Let's put it back in drive. The rear camera stays on for about 10 seconds, and then you get back your navigation screen. And if you put it in park, as I'm going to, and you want to switch back to the DVD, you can do that by pressing here and clicking on, well, there's a movie already going. I got a lot of things to show you, so let's start off with let's start off with the music. Alright, let's put some as you can see, it's a touch screen. Put it on FM. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, we do have XM. Okay, but actually right now the XM seems to be active. And let's raise the volume here. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night. Alright, the XM radio is right now it's actually working, but eventually this is probably the previous owner's subscription. Eventually their subscription is going to go out and you'll have to sign up for your own subscription. FM is over here. Okay, over here you can raise the volume, lower the volume, mute it here. Okay, and over here this is to navigate about your preset stations. These are the ones that are down here that you can reset, put them however you want. The source button is the one that moves you from these fields, from AM to FM to XM to DVD to auxiliary, and up here is our auxiliary iPod port, so you can play your iPod music right on your Bose stereo sound system. And over here is your seek button. This goes to the next available station. Okay, we've got dual climate control. Right now I got the driver's side at 60 and I'm going to make the passenger side, let's say 65. And in reality it's actually triple climate control, because the middle row passengers can control their own temperature. So now the way we've got it, on this side of the vehicle is going to blow 60, on this side of the vehicle is going to blow 65. So you can have two different levels of comfort. Alright, you got two cigarette lighter adapters here for your chargers or your cigarette lighter. Power adjustable pedals. This feature allows the pedals to move from and toward you about 4 or 5 inches, completely independent of the power seat. This comes in real handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. You got this here is to disable the parking sensors, and the reason you'd want to disable them is, say if you're towing a boat or a trailer, when you put the car in reverse, because of the proximity of that boat or trailer, it's going to be beeping the whole time, and it'll just kind of gets annoying. So if you press that, you'll disable them, and when you put the car back in drive, they'll actually enable itself. You won't even have to press like I just did. This is for your traction control to disable it. Rear window washer. Up in the center here you got cup holders that are actually, you can pull this piece out, it comes off, and this tracks, you can put it on the front here or in the back here. And this is a pretty cool option, because that way if you happen to spill a soda or a coffee, you can take it out and clean it without having to make a mess inside the car. Okay, we got an auto dimming rear view mirror. Has a little eye there that senses bright light. When somebody puts their high beams on you, it darkens the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. Also, you got a digital display up in the right hand corner of the mirror that lets you know that we have a compass there, lets us know that we're heading in the east direction, and that it's 89 degrees outside right now. OnStar system. Let's talk about the OnStar system for a minute. If you happen to get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a number. You call the number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Also, if you have any kind of emergency, you press that red button right there. The OnStar Center will come on and assist you with whatever emergency you might have. You can also press the blue OnStar button if you're lost, and the OnStar Center will give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. For more details, go to OnStar.com. There is a fee for this service. You have to sign up for the subscription. It is now free. Okay. At the end of the lever here, there is a button here for the towing haul mode. You press that here, and you'll see that up here, a little wagon comes on there. It lets you know that we're in the towing haul mode. What this does is it makes the transmission shift a little differently to adjust for the extra cargo load, and disables the overdrive so you don't burn out your transmission for the overdrive coming in and out every time you go up a little hill. All right, the car has 70,888 miles. Car is running right now. Keep an eye on the left-hand dial. I'm going to rev the engine. 5.3 liter V8. The reason I'm doing that is so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine zoom, no maintenance zoom, nothing like that. The only light that's on right now is the tire pressure monitoring sensor. It looks like one of the tires is a little bit low on air, and well, usually before we take the vehicle, we put all the pressure right to where it's supposed to be, and the light will go off. All right, again, your four-wheel drive control is here. All right, right now set on two-wheel drive. You can set it on auto, four-wheel drive high for high speeds, and four-wheel drive low for towing. Leather wrap steering wheel, and I'll pan around the nice and slow so you can see it's in great shape. Again, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, carpeting, dashboard, steering wheel, and there's no odor or smoke whatsoever, so it looks like the previous owner was a non-smoker. The vehicle does have 70,000 miles, but it's in immaculate shape. You can tell by looking at the leather in the steering wheel, by looking at the seats, all this paneling here on the sides. I mean, the car is really, really nice. Also, let's look at the dashboard now. If you're looking to purchase a Tahoe Suburban here in the state of Florida, the dashboard sometimes cracks from the heat of the sun, and as you can see, this is in perfect shape. Most of them crack right in this little corner right there by the airbag, although they do crack in other places, but that's the most prominent place. And as you saw, that this one is in perfect shape. Okay, up in the top here we got a home link or a universal garage door opener where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates. Over here is our switch for the power tailgate, and I'll demonstrate that now. You can do that with your remote also. You can also open it by pressing the switch on the tailgate as long as the car is in park. Let's go ahead and close it. Alright. We got also 2 switches over here, and these are for your tumble seats. This is to gain access to the rear row. The little guys can usually just walk in between the seats, but for adult passengers, you're going to want to go ahead and press this, and I'll show you. I'm going to do one side so you can see how it works. Look over my shoulder here. Alright, and that's how you gain access to the rear. To bring it down, you have to do it manually. It's not hard at all. Okay, you got map lights here. Okay, I think we're ready to move on. Let me pan over the passenger seating area here so you can see it's in great shape. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the car and move on to the middle row and the rear row, and we'll conclude this video. Actually, I forgot to show you, let's turn on the car really quick again. I forgot to show you the heated seats. There's just so many options in this vehicle that it's hard to remember to cover them all. Alright, this is to heat the entire seat. This is to heat the backrest only. You got 3 different levels of comfort: high, medium, low, and off. Same thing for the backrest: high, medium, low, and off. You get memory seats for up to 2 drivers, and the easy in and out switch. For what it does is when you put the car in park and remove the key from the ignition, the seat slides back just a little bit to give you a little more room to get out. You got also turn signals on the mirrors. Alright, I think we're ready to go on to the back and show you the back seating area here. And let's go ahead and put this back here so the nav comes back on. Another feature that I forgot to show you is the power folding mirrors. And you press that here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the car now. I think I've covered just about everything up here there is to cover, at least all the important stuff anyway. The door panels, I don't know if I told you, yeah, they're all charcoal black with the wood trimming. You also got bottle holders here on the side, and you got a pocket here for like maps or magazines, whatever you might want to put there. Okay, this is a 7-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, that makes 4, and a full bench in the rear for a total of 7. Up here is our factory DVD player that has integrated map lights for the middle row passengers, AC vents for the middle row passengers, another set of AC vents for the rear row passengers, and also map lights. The middle row passengers, as I was telling you before, can control their own air conditioning. They can control the fan speed, where it flows, and the temperature. They also have controls for the radio, and they have phone jacks for the music. You also have a video input, so if you can power it through a cigarette lighter adapter and put your input here, you can actually watch it up in your factory DVD player. This pops out into a cup holder. Okay, get the factory floor mats. You can also have the seats tumble by pressing on the switch here. You don't have to do it from the let's say there's nobody in the front and you want to gain access to the rear. You can just, what I mean by that is to do what we did over there. You can press on the switch here. There's one switch on each side. The other one is over there. Okay, the rear door panels are the same as in the front, all charcoal black with a wood trimming. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. How it works is the following. Stick your key in this little slot right here, twist it to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you get small kids and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers, just do the opposite. Twist it to the right, and this handle will start working again. Okay, let's move on to the back. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. All the chrome trimming emblems are in great shape. They're not peeling or anything like that. Rear wiper, rear window defroster. Here's the camera that we were looking at before. Right rear tail light. Okay, as long as the vehicle is unlocked, on this side of the handle, there's a switch. You squeeze, and the tailgate will open. All right, this is what we call a 50-50 rear bench seat. They actually are independent from each other, so you can actually, if you pull up on this handle here, the backrest will fall forward, and if you pull up on this here and lift, you can prop this seat right up to the back of the middle row buckets. Okay, and that's the same. They're independent of each other, so you can lift one side and not the other, and leave this seat sitting back, so if in case you need to put a passenger on there. Also, if you want to pull the seat out, you pull up on this handle here, the backrest will flip forward, and instead of pulling on this handle, you just pull hard on this one, and the seat will release, okay? Got another cigarette lighter adapter over here. To close the tailgate, we can do it from in front of the car, from here, or from the remote. Alright, let's come and open the right side doors, and we'll conclude the video after that. This is an SLT model that is completely loaded up. It has nothing to envy a Denali model, okay? I'm sure by now you notice that none of the speaker covers are cracked. There's no scratches on the panels. This is how you gain access to the rear, which is nice and easy for the adult passengers. Again, the little guys can just usually walk in between. To put this down, it's very simple. You just put the hand here anywhere on here, push it, slam it down, lift this up, and you're ready to go. Alright, let's move on to the front. Right front door panel, same way, all charcoal black with the wood trimming. As I was saying before, we have a dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. Not just on the driver's side, but on the passenger side as well. Alright, your main glove box, it's over here. Alright, let's talk about financing for just a minute. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. if you're concerned about the financing, or you live a long distance away, or you just want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you'll see a silver tab that says apply for credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.